So, if you ever felt like you've done a lot during the day, but you've never really felt like you've accomplished a lot, I think you're definitely not alone, because there are a lot of people out there who face that. And especially if you're someone who's starting a business out and you're doing multiple things in the business, but you still don't feel really like you're pushing things forward. And sometimes I do feel that way because, again, for me, it's almost 2 years since we started off with the new social media marketing agency that we have right now. And while you have clients that keep coming, going, you keep growing as well. I think what I've occasionally faced is that you tend to start falling into the trap of working, like most people say, in the business and not on the business. And I think I've definitely been facing that quite a lot. But the purpose of this video is to make you understand that I think what really matters is to understand or to recognize that this is what is happening. I think I'm focusing a lot more on the operational part of it, and versus I should be focusing more on getting more clients or on the marketing end, or just seeing how I can utilize my time better. And I think one thing that's really helped in understanding this, and that I would really recommend for people to do, be it in a business or be it if you are just maybe a job worker, if you're working with someone in the company, but you really want to help the company grow better, or you want to help your business grow better. I think what's really important is to understand where your time is going. I think you'll find a lot of videos on YouTube as well, but a lot of people also saying that, and business owners saying that you've got to do a time audit to understand where your time is going. And I feel like that really holds true even more and more, because you just get caught up in the operational stuff, in the day-to-day stuff. Like for me, it's writing content, it's maybe designing stuff. These are all the things that matter, because at the end of the day, they help move the needle forward for your existing clients that you have. But what's also going to help you grow, and what's an important part of maybe you as a business owner, or maybe as a particular person in the company, in the job setting, is to figure out what expertise you are good at and what you've been hired for. There's one or two things or three things that you've been hired for that you do really well. Focusing on those things and eventually understanding, okay, if I've done a time audit for 2-3 weeks and I can see that there's a pattern that I'm writing a lot of content, I'm doing a lot of designing work in the day and certain times, then that's what will help me understand that I need to start taking time away from content and designing and put it into maybe marketing. Say for me, it would be marketing of my agency, or for you, it could be into the one particular thing that you do. And I think that's the beauty of doing a time audit, so that you know that I can take away this much time from this particular task that I shouldn't be doing, or from this area of the business or job, and try outsourcing it or delegating to someone else who can do it in a better way. Now, this might not be possible for a lot of us, because given the position you're in, if you've started a company again, in most cases you'd have to do, I think, n number of things and n number of tasks that might not even appeal to you, or that might not even be the best thing that you can do. But the idea is that through doing a time audit, or through understanding where your time is going and what you're focusing on, you can gradually start taking time off those things in a way that you can maybe hire someone or figure out how best you can do it. Maybe you find some tools, you pay a couple of bucks up front and get a tool that can help you out. I think the whole idea is that understanding where your time is going and start devoting it gradually towards the things that you've really been good at, or that you really should be doing. And I think that's the main thing that as business owners, or as people working in a particular job setting, should really be mindful of, is just figuring out over a general period that where your time is going, how can you utilize it better. And definitely I think that's something that would really, really help.